Deal?
In the vestibule there.
In the vestibule area? Take it away, Mr. Steve.
Well, I'm here to request that you canvass the votes from the constitutional amendment election and the local option election in Dalworthington Gardens.
Approval of the canvass.
Second.
We have a motion, and a second discussion. We've gotten everything in place now. Everybody's been taken care of, and
Yes, sir. We retrieved the erroneously placed records, and we're all good.
we had some ballots that were sealed within the.
We had a couple of provisional ballots at one polling place that the judge sealed up in a transfer case in the ballot box with the voted ballots. And then at another polling place, they sealed their list of registered voters. And the election code says that we have to get an order from a district judge to open those boxes.
I read that.
So we did that a few days ago.
I saw that there was one in 9 and one in 4.
I think so.
Yeah.
It was 2031 and 4057.
Okie dokie.
Any other questions? Or?
No, but before you leave, I want to discuss another election item. If
Okay.
you don't mind, it won't take but a minute.
Okay. There's no other discussion. Please vote. Motion passes unanimously.
What I wanted to discuss is, we're in the process of building a new sub-courthouse out at Northwest. And as a result, our parking is worse than limited right now. And by the time we have that election next year, it's going to be worse than it is now. We may have to find a new voting location. So I just wanted to put you on alert for that.
Yes, sir.
And, I'll work with you. We can work with the schools. They've got some facilities close by, and the city halls.
We hope to have the early voting sites for the primary finalized within the next month. So we'll be in touch right away.
I'm not just talking about early voting. I'm talking about all
Election
the
day
voting.
too, yes, sir.
Well, and refresh my memory. If you are at a location, if you have early voting at a location, then on election day you can't have the.
Well, a lot of our early voting sites are also election day sites, but it's only for the specific precincts assigned to that location. It's not
Right.
It's not an
for
anywhere.
any combination thereof.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay.
And that's the confusion, as we saw the letter to the editor a few days ago. The gentleman showed
Right.
up at the early voting site because that's where he remembered voting.
And that happens all the time,
Yes, sir.
unfortunately. So.
I think that's one of those things that we just have to say over and over and over to get them prepared that this is the way we do
Right.
it now.
I think that people just don't recall that the past several elections they actually voted early.
Right.
They just remember going
That's
to
where I
a
went.
certain location, and then they show up there on election day, and they can't vote there.
One other thing, since the paper did not print the voting locations, I don't think this last time, and I know our folks are always there and ready to do that, but we might want to at least have some printouts that we could put out on the windows so that as folks walk up.
We generally have people there that at the early voting sites that do nothing but voter lookup to redirect the people who show up there in error. I don't know if a list would work. Most people don't know their precinct number or can't find their voter registration certificate. We find it's more efficient just to have a couple of people there that are dedicated to nothing but looking up their record in the computer and directing them
Is that for early voting?
at early
Election
voting
day.
sites on election day.
Okay.
If you would provide each one of our offices with a list of polling places, because on election day, my staff spends an awful lot of time looking up voting locations.
We'll be glad to send that to you, Commissioner. If I ever forget to do that, the list is on our website, and also the interactive lookup where your staff can even look up a
We do
voter's
the
name.
interactive lookup
And because
because
that
they
gives-
don't have their
Right, people don't know their precinct
voter
number.
registration
Yes, sir.
cards.
Okay, is there any further business? Then we're adjourned.
Thank you.